I'm Adam Dickinson from Adapt Nutrition. I started Adapt Nutrition in 2015. We've been constantly evolving the product range as new ingredients and new research has become available. Our products are produced at one of the highest specification manufacturers in Canada, and the supplier that we use in Canada is one of the top suppliers in the world. Every ingredient that comes through their door is batch tested. All of our products are and will always be what they say they are on the label, and hopefully you enjoy using them. Yeah, always be strong, adapt. Thanks.
Okay guys, welcome back to the supplement review. Now, the first review of 2019 is going to be Adapt Pretrain V2. Now, Adapt is another British brand. You may have seen Badger in some of our other videos. He's a Adapt sponsored athlete. He's Wales' strongest man. And you may have seen me, Rick, Badger, a lot of other people wearing those Be Strong hoodies. Now, Be Strong is Adapt's slogan, and the Be Strong hoodies and the t-shirts and stuff come from their clothing line, which I think is really cool. Now, Adapt's taken a somewhat novel approach, designing products that need to be stacked together to really give the full benefit. So you've got the Pretrain V2 pre-workout. You've got their pump product, which is in capsules, which is interesting, a little bit different. And then you've also got their intra-workout BCAAs and EAAs. Now, Court did a story a little while ago that pointed out when you stack all of these products together, they become a really well-dosed, really well thought out formula. So from a company's point of view, that's a great idea. You get people to buy into the brand and then they buy into the whole system that you've put together. From a consumer's point of view, I'm not quite sure. So we'll hear from Rick about the dosing in this in a bit, and I'll have some thoughts at the end as well. Now, as always, we've got some member of the public reviews, so we sent out some samples before Christmas, and this is what the general public had to say about Adapt Pretrain V2.
So, got sent this in the post to give it a go, in a blue raspberry flavour. I mixed it with water, and it produced a very strong blue colour. Flavouring wise, I've had a few blue raspberries previously, and never the biggest fan, but this one is very nice. Very mild flavour, just like more like a, hard to explain, smooth, I guess. And so nice, decent taste. I give that like an 8 out of 10.
I mean, taste wise, it was quite nice. Mixability, it was okay as well.
So mix some up in here. Taste wise, really good. It's really smooth. Tasted just like a pick and mix sweet, but it tastes very good. Mixability is very good, and we'll see what it's like.
This is my review on the V2 Pretrain pre-workout by Adapt Nutrition. Blue raspberry flavour. I thought that when I first tried it, that the taste was really nice. I don't usually like blue raspberry flavours. One's from like My Protein, I didn't really like the flavour of it. Mixed really well. Nothing left at the bottom. It's quite watery as well, which I quite like in a pre-workout. Doesn't like sit too well on you in the session if it is quite like thick.
Then moving on to the workout, maybe 20-30 minutes it started kicking. Gave really good energy, pretty decent focus. Not necessarily skin splitting, but a decent pump wise. Performance wise, I think it was probably about 8.5 out of 10. Maybe in the future you'd want to maybe stack it with a stronger pump ingredient. Quality, yeah, good product. I would definitely buy that pre-workout and use it.
Wasn't really a fan though of this particular one. No real focus in the gym. There was an okay sort of pump with it, but nothing amazing. It sort of reminded me of like cheaper pre-workouts you get off Amazon and stuff like that. Just something you wouldn't use on a main like heavy day. Just something that get you a bit of a buzz. Something I like seeing with pre-workouts is your mood afterwards. And I was actually quite in a good mood all day. So
I've tried the Adapt V2 a couple of times now. Initial effects, it's fairly hard to start with, but after that, I wasn't particularly a fan, to be honest. Didn't really feel much sustained energy. Kind of what came initially went very quickly, and yeah, so it's a not one I would personally buy again.
During the session, I had quite a lot of alertness from the caffeine. I felt like the blood flow, it felt good, getting a good pump. And yeah, overall, I thought it was a good pre-workout.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. So that was our member of the public review, but we've also got an expert formula breakdown from owner of Strom Sports Nutrition, Richard Foster, and he's going to break down what's in Adapt Pretrain V2.
Hi, my name is Rick from Strom, and this is the supplement review. Today, Tariq has asked me to talk about Adapt Nutrition's Pretrain version 2. Pretrain version 2 is the second iteration of Pretrain by Adapt, a non-proprietary blend pre-workout that tells you exactly what you get in the product and what doses of those ingredients that you get. They're a British company. They're manufactured at a very premium facility, and you can tell that when you feel the products. They've got kind of a premium feel about the tubs and the labels and everything. But flavour-wise, they're very, very good. In terms of formula, they are what I would put in the category of a performance-based pre-workout or an ergogenic pre-workout. There's lots of stuff in here that's going to help you train harder, build muscle. There's nothing in here that gives you kind of an out-of-this-world kick, and I think that's unfortunately one of the reasons that it's not massively popular in store. I've used it several times. Badger uses it. It works really well, but it doesn't fuck you up, and that's unfortunately, I suppose, because a lot of products on the market are, or not a lot of products on the market, but a lot of products that come over from the States don't comply with the stringent regulations we have here in the EU. And this product is designed for people to use every day. Now, I think Atomic Bomb is amazingly powerful as a pre-workout, but I couldn't use that every day. This you could use every day, and a lot of people do. You've got 4,500 milligrams of L-citrulline in the new version versus the old version had citrulline malate in. Citrulline malate is citrulline bonded to malic acid. Pure citrulline is better for inducing a pump. This product is designed to stack with the pump tablets, and that gives you a clinical dosing of L-citrulline. But you've got pure L-citrulline in this, which is a more expensive, more premium ingredient than you see in a lot of products. It's also in Cort's new pump product, Biohack's new pump product. You've got a dosing of betaine in here, which I really like in a pre-workout or an intra-workout. What's interesting, to get the full clinical dose of betaine, you have to add this to this. That does mean, unfortunately, that if some people just looked at this in isolation, they might feel that it was underdosed or improperly formulated, but actually it's because it's part of a system. So they have the pre-workout, they have the pump tablets, and they have the intra-workout. I know that's not what the review is about, but this is one of the nicest tasting EAAs that I've used, and it's again a non-proprietary blend that tells you exactly what you've got in it. Onto the pre-workout. It's good for endurance, good for focus. There's just nothing mind-blowing about it in terms of the way it makes you feel. That said, it is well dosed in everything. There's a lot more going on in here than in some of the products that I normally go for on a personal level. It's quite a complex formula. I don't think that's a bad thing because it's a non-proprietary blend. If you look at a proprietary blended formula and you see 12, 14 ingredients, you might think that some of those are going to be skimped on, but with this, because it's a non-proprietary blend, you can tell exactly what is in everything. You've also got estrogen in here, which is the absorption agent that Biohack is so fond of and that's in our new Maximize. So again, like other premium products, they've already thought about absorption and uptake. You've got 20 milligrams of golden banner extract. I could Google that and pretend I knew what it was all along, but I don't. You've got barley extract in there, which I believe contains some actives in terms of euphoric agent. And you've also got bitter orange powder. Bitter orange peel extract traditionally was used for its synephrine content. Some bitter orange peel extracts contain as much as 30% bitter orange peel extract by weight. This one will be a milder one, I would imagine. It doesn't say specifically on the tub what percentage bitter orange peel extract it is, but regulators are a lot tighter than they used to be. Overall, this is a product that I think should sell a lot better in store than it does. We do actually have a sample tub in store. This is a sample tub, so if you want to try it, you're more than welcome to, depending on when you're watching this video. If you're watching this video in 2020, probably going to all be gone. Overall, if I had to summarise, this is a good, well-balanced pre-workout that will genuinely improve your performance, that unfortunately isn't exciting enough to make it a big seller in our store. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. In fact, I would encourage you to.
Okay, thank you very much, Rick. So that's it. Only thing that's left is give you my thoughts. Now, as we do, I've taken this for a week. In fact, I took it for a little bit longer than a week, just to really get a feel for it. We had blue raspberry flavour. It's definitely one of the better blue raspberry flavours on the market. I think it sits in the middle of the pack when it comes to strength. It's definitely not a blow your face off pre-workout like, say for example, Atomic Bomb or Primal or something that's up there on the higher end of the stim market. What it was a good pre-workout that sort of gave me enough energy to get through my workouts. I hit all of my strength goals, my training goals. I always managed to do what I needed to do on this, but then it didn't affect my sleep. It didn't leave me feeling out of sorts for the rest of the day. It's sort of pitched at that strength where if you need to train but then get on with the rest of your life, then that's what you can do. I really like what they've done with the apparel, with the Be Strong hoodies. The products themselves, I guess they just look a little bit generic. If I had to be critical, there's nothing on there that's really going to jump out at you. And I know other brands that we've seen like Ghost or Bring the Chaos, they were quite colourful, they're sort of eye-catching. This is quite serious, but I guess that fits in with the way that the products are formulated. One thing that I do really like about this is that it is a 1 scoop pre-workout. So there's none of this 30 servings per tub, but in fact you need to double scoop, so it's 15 servings. So it's very straight down the line with these guys. What you see is what you get, and what you get is a relatively well-dosed pre-workout. One thing I will say from a consumer's point of view, I understand from a supplement company that you want your clients to buy into your system. But as a consumer, I don't like being tied in for everything. I haven't tried the pump product and I haven't tried the EAAs. Full disclosure, we were only sent the V2 to test. But I don't like the idea of having to take all 3 to get my full dose. So for example, there's 4 grams of L-citrulline in this, which would generally be considered an underdose. But if you are also going to take the pump tablets, then you will get the additional L-citrulline in there. Same with the beta-alanine, but this has 2 grams of beta-alanine. I looked through the other products, and you could have saw when Rick did his review, put the nutritionals on the screen, you don't find the other 1.2 grams of beta-alanine anywhere. Now, personally, that wasn't an issue because I take Power Up, and that has 3.2 grams of beta-alanine in that alone, so I'm already covered for my daily base. But I don't think you're going to get your levels to where they need to be just taking this. Now that is one thing I noticed, and it's something that we've taken against other pre-workouts in the past as being underdosed for beta-alanine, and yeah, it seems like unfortunately Pretrain is one of those. It means that if you are only looking at taking the V2 pre-workout, unfortunately it does mean you're going to be underdosed for certain things unless you're supplementing with additional products. Yeah, so overall the products look and feel premium. The ingredient choice is really interesting. It's unfortunate for me that they're underdosed if you want to take the pre-workout alone. Now, if you're already taking a product like Power Up, so you're going to get the rest of your biotin and you're going to get the rest of your beta-alanine, or you're going to take the full stack and take the pump product, then yeah, I would recommend this. On its own, as a pre-workout without additional things, it is underdosed for some things, but I mean, it's deliberately been designed that way. I'd recommend it for beginners, I guess, people who don't necessarily want an insane stimulant pre-workout, or anybody who doesn't want long-lasting effects of their pre-workout. So maybe if you're somebody who trains in the morning and you're not going to want to be buzzed out your face all day, it's definitely one to consider. Thank you very much to the guys at Adapt for sending me this. Thank you very much. They also sponsored one of our Christmas giveaway prizes. We gave away one of those really cool hoodies. Check out their website. I'll put the details below. And that's it. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. That's our first review of 2019 done. Adapt Pretrain V2.